Hello, and welcome to Let's Play Einhander. I'm your host, Dashnknocker. As you can see, Einhander is made by Squaresoft. When most people hear Squaresoft, they always think of Final Fantasy or just RPGs in general. But Einhander is a side-scrolling shooter, and it's pretty much one of the best side-scrolling shooters ever made. I'm not even a fan of side-scrolling shooters, but I love Einhander. I think it's a great game. And we're gonna skip this opening movie in just a second. There's the title screen. It's got a hand on it. I'm not sure why it has a hand on it, but we're gonna pick out our ship here. There's three different ships. There's the Mark 1, 2, and 3. My personal favorite's the Mark 1. It's able to use 2 gun pods at once, which gives it a lot of versatility and power. It's also steam powered, as you can see, so it's eco-friendly. The Mark II gets to use 3 different gun pods, but can only use 1 at a time. So it's got versatility, but it can't bring a lot of firepower to bear. And the Mark III gets 1 gun pod, but it's got 2 machine guns, giving it a good, stable platform. But like I said, I'm a fan of the Mark I. I'm not gonna trick it out in any way. I should mention that I've never actually beaten Einhander. Most people who do Let's Plays are, good at them and can actually beat them or are really knowledgeable about it. I'm just going to do my thing. I'm going to go as far as I can. And we'll see what happens. Grab my first gun pod, the Vulcan. It's pretty easy. Standard machine gun type weapon. You can see I can still fire my normal machine gun and my Vulcan at the same time, so I can bring a lot of firepower right in front of me. That's the spreader. I don't really want the spreader right now, so I'm just going to shoot up the cops here. This is the police. Just shooting the police. And there's that crazy sound in the background. I've never really understood. Now I've got a cannon. It's a pretty awesome weapon. Now I cannot shoot my normal machine gun because I've got 2 different weapons. I'm just going to destroy some billboards because I can. Because it gets me points. Not that I really understand what the points are for other than bragging rights. Wasps, it's a missile system. It's pretty useful. Another Vulcan. Get myself a little more ammo there. Got a cannon. Get myself a little more cannon ammo. Cannons are really good at bringing a lot of firepower to bear against heavily armored enemies, while the Vulcan is excellent for taking out these little guys. And we're about to get up to our first sub-boss. Every level has a sub-boss and then a main level boss. This guy is... well, I'm not really sure what this guy is. He's just a big police robot. I'm gonna shoot... oh, buddy. Yeah, we're just gonna hit him with the cannon. Now that I've exposed his face there, I'm out of cannon ammo. See, I blew off his face armor and then attacked his weak point. But now I've got my machine gun and my Vulcan. And that's pretty nice. That's all we really wanted. See, I can actually wield 2 Vulcans at once, and the other Vulcan goes downward, but if I hold back, I can fire the Vulcan in one. Oh, they started shooting back at me. Those little blue dots you saw flying across the screen. Here's another neat thing about Einhander, is that the Wasp has enemy-seeking missiles. That guy was in the background. I couldn't even fire on him normally, but I could kill him with my Wasp because he existed. So we're gonna grab another Wasp. Flip the Vulcan position here. And the Wasp has enemy-seeking missiles when it's on your top half, but has straight fire missiles when it's on your bottom half. So I'm gonna kill these guys because it's funny. And now we're up to the first boss. First boss is pretty easy. In fact, I find that sub-boss harder than this guy. This guy's cake. Some sort of tripod thing. But we're just gonna unload my Wasp on him and my Vulcan. And now we're gonna, oh cool, gonna give me another one. As using the double Vulcan trick here, where if you hold back, you can actually point your second Vulcan in the same direction as your top one. And now he's got his little laser head, shoots at me, pretty easy to dodge, and we're done. That's the whole first boss. Pretty easy. And then you can switch the position of your weapons, pretty neat. Another thing about Einhander is you can kind of see my jets making little crazy stuff. You can slow your movement speed or speed it up. You know, if you want really slow controlled movement, or if you just want fast dodging movements. 27 seconds. Nice. This next level is pretty fun. It's actually one of the more fun ones. It's got good challenge while still being, I don't know, not impossible. Apparently I didn't do all that well compared to my old best scores. Whatever, it doesn't matter. You can fire the guns separately. They usually don't bother. The Vulcan's pretty handy as it's got a lot of ammo, stays around for a long time. It's really fun. Yeah. There you go. Vulcan cannon combos. It's real handy. It's great for going through levels. Whoa, oh guy. Getting in a little trouble there. Whoa, getting shot at. They can't actually hit you with that though. I'm gonna shoot that little guy. I'm gonna blow that up. I'm not sure really why. I don't think it does anything for you, but it was fun. And that's all that really matters. And we've got more guys coming at you. It's pretty simple stuff. Now we're getting up to our first train car here. It's just armed up with turrets. Big pain. Get a little more ammo for the cannon. Wait for that to go down. And that was my target. That little thing with the radar dish on top was what you had to destroy. And now we're back to killing little enemies. Got this big guy here. Blow off his face. If you ever see anything covered with electricity, that means they can't actually hurt you. You can fly through them. And that part's really fun. That was basically a preview of all of level 4. Like the entirety of level 4 is like that. It's really hard. I'm just gonna grab this wasp and start wasting a bunch of missiles because I can. Yep. It's a good idea to have sort of a power weapon and a little enemy clearing weapon. So, whoa, getting shot at. Alright, got 2 cannons here. Here's the hedgehog. Hedgehog, not one of my favorite weapons. Got limited uses. The grenade you see there is what I want. I want this sucker. I'm gonna save this for my boss. The sub-boss battle coming up real shortly here. Got a little bit of stuff to go through to tell the sub-boss, but oh, that was bad. We're not gonna get our grenade back here. We're just gonna have to fight a turret car. Break. Alright, well that was death number 1. Did pretty good. Like I said, I've never actually beaten Einhander, so you might not actually see the end of the game. And death is pretty common here. I'm gonna get that Vulcan real quick, so I can bring the frontal firepower. Whoa, that guy getting mean there. Again, I had to destroy that little thing with the radar on top. And now we're up to sub-boss 2.